Good morning, good morning, good morning, good morning. Welcome to Habari Live. And as always, we're live from Paradise Valley, Arizona. Let's get it going.
Where this week's episode is brought to you by Royal Elegance. Royal Elegance presents Be Loyal to the Royal in You, a day of crowning. Event is Saturday, June 4th, starting at 10:30 a.m. Event will be held at Peoria Community College.
Mm-hmm.
And you can get your tickets at www.dayofcrowning.eventbrite.com.
That's dope. And that's this weekend. That's the next week
Next
coming up.
weekend.
Yeah. So get your tickets now before they run out. The show will be next week, and that definitely be an event that you want to get to and don't miss. Definitely. Let's go back to Habari News Weekly, man. Run that intro. Man, back straight to the news. Let's go over the news of the week and what's been going on this weekend. Most definitely, the number one story has been the Uvalde school shooting. 19 kids, right, and
Two teachers.
two teachers,
Two teachers.
killed in a horrific mass shooting. Another one in Texas where they have very lax gun laws, and they keep having these mass shootings and they keep relaxing the laws even more. The governor, he's still on the guns. We need more guns. So I don't see this ending in the future. We have too many people that's so pro gun that they're willing to see kids die like this. So in America, this is going to be the norm. These mass shootings. The last time that they were banned in '93 by Bill Clinton, we've seen a 43% decrease in mass shootings as soon as they banned the bigger weapons, what we would call the assault rifles, and what the crazy people would say they're not assault rifles, but whatever. We don't. They're not normal fucking weapons. They're not a pistol, and they're not a shotgun. So those are the only guns I think that we should really have access to, and those also you should have to go through weeks of training, and you should have to go through background check that's about a year. It should take a year.
What about mental evaluation?
Mental evaluations. I'm for real, man. It should be really, really tough to get a gun. The training and the test that you have to take. You should have to take everything that we have to do to get a driver's license. It should be that tough, and you should have to renew it every so often. Where we need to that you renew that. You got to come back in, do another psyche valve, see where your mind is at, see how
And a
you're
psyche
getting
valve
around.
must be done like every 3
Hey,
years.
if you don't do that, you can't have a gun.
I'll say every 6 months.
No. Well, I mean, you for real. Every 3 to 4 years, we need that. I mean, to say that we just going to keep on letting our society be held hostage by these crazy gun nuts is ridiculous, man.
So are you saying that they should have like a blanket law on all the
Federal law,
states?
federal law.
Mhm.
Background checks should be thicker. I mean, if you look at other countries, the background checks and the checks to get the weapons are so stringent that people don't even bother.
Yeah, like in my country, we can't own guns.
Right. I mean,
Like as a private citizen,
right,
like the process of getting a gun is really tough.
right.
You can't just have a gun. Like
But
you have to have reasons that are necessary to make you have a gun. But just going like off the shelf,
right,
we don't have such a thing like going off the shelf. In my country, you have to go to like the police department
hmm
to get a gun.
right.
It's not sold by individual citizens. So I think the laws are very different for different states, right?
Yeah. Well, not really. There's some laws have more laxed background checks, but the checks and everything are federal law, so they still have to do a background check,
Mm.
but they lax the age limit which that you can get these checks, and they lax the permit to carry personal,
Mhm.
and to commit the carry on your
The
person
concealed
and
carry.
concealed carry. They let people do that. So it's different. Those are different in each state. Like Arizona, they let you carry one on your hip. You know what I mean? And I think as long as you have it on your hip and you can see it, I think it's cool here. Uh, just,
Like, what's that about? Like, is it for is it fashion or something? Like, why do you need to expose your gun?
they're scary, man. They're scary. I don't care what none of them say.
But something else.
They're scary.
I think here in the US you can't buy alcohol if you're 18, right?
No.
You have to be 21,
have
but
to
you
be
can
But you
buy
can buy a gun.
you can buy an
But
assault
you can
weapon
buy a gun
at 18.
at 18.
But they won't
Wow.
let you buy the pistol until you're 21.
Wow.
But you can buy the big one with the 55 clips.
Look at our priorities.
It's because they're in bed with these gun companies, bro. And these gun companies are running them. These are people who can buy guns. They don't care. They just want more people to be able to buy. Those guns cost $2,000 or more. They're really expensive weapons.
Like for an 18-year-old to have access to an assault rifle,
It's crazy.
and he
man.
had 1,600 rounds.
Crazy.
He was He was actually going to war.
Right.
Purchased over the course of 3 days.
We used to trip so bad
Wow.
about these wrecks, car wrecks, and teenagers with car wrecks. We did so much to try to stem the wrecks and the wrecks of cars and the kids in these cars because they were getting in a lot of accidents
Mhm.
because they're young. They still making bad decisions. You know what I mean? And that's what we all do when we're young. So now guns have surpassed cars. For teenage kids are dying more in gun incidents than they are in car incidents, and we still want to do nothing about the guns. When it came to cars, we did everything. We put in videos
We're
in
still
schools
doing
with
things
seat belts,
for cars.
videos on your cameras all over the car. We got radar in cars now. It's telling you if you out your lane. There's so much shit that the car has on it nowadays to try to tell you, hey, you fucking up.
Mhm.
You know what I'm saying? And this test you got to take, you got to get your license renewed, you got to do all this stuff. But a gun,
And you have to carry car insurance.
nothing. Not insurance. Like all these rules that they have, and we have no rules for guns. And people love it this way. And they're gonna fight for it more and more. And the only thing their answer to everything is throw more guns at it. Some more people should have been there with a gun. Fathers need to volunteer and have a gun. Like, man, dude, the ignorance is, I'm sorry, man. I'm sick of it, dude. And I'm sick of the people. I'm sick of the people who with this shit. All of you people are for real. Brainwashed in violence is what you are. And you think this violence is normal because you are straight brainwashed. You think killing and murder is everyday normal. You're okay with it because you think this shit is normal. There's no other answer to it, man. You have to think this shit is normal.
Desensitized.
It's normal. I'm tough. I taking somebody out. I can shoot them up. That's all it is. I mean, they talk about how tough they are with their hands, but we can't go 5 seconds without somebody pulling a gun on someone. I don't know, man. I'm sick of it. I'm so sick of it, dude. I don't know what to do, man. I really am sick of it.
Then again, if you go back to that story, the guy actually shot the grandmother, right?
Yeah, he shot his grandmother.
And took her car,
Right.
drove all the way to the school,
Right.
had an accident, shot at some random people, got into the school. What I'm wondering, is there no security to these schools?
Well, yeah, there was a resource officer there. He failed because he let the kid go.
I think they corrected that. They say that there was no police officer.
It was an armed
There
resource
was an armed
officer.
resource
Oh,
officer.
there was?
Yeah.
Oh.
And he, for some reason, didn't let off a shot. I don't know what it hasn't all came out yet, but for some reason, man, they let this kid in, and he was in the classroom for an hour with these kids before they decided to do anything.
Then I saw
They talking about they got keys from the janitor to go into the room because the door was locked. Like, what the fuck? Like, I mean, that is also ignorant. That is crazy. But at the same time, bro, we can't let our kids be in the hands of people who could make a mistake. Police officers aren't perfect. People aren't perfect. They did some dumb shit because people do dumb shit. You know what I mean? And in the heat of the moment, you never know how you're gonna act. These people folded, they did the wrong thing, they made the wrong decisions. But at the same time, dog, why was they even in that situation to have to make that decision?
You
That
know,
this kid got an AR-15.
I had the is it Graham? Is it a senator or somewhere? He actually said that it's so hard to actually. It was hard to know that that guy would go ahead and do such stuff because he had no background of any violence, anything. So it was hard to even imagine that he would have a gun.
Like I say all the time, we never know when somebody's gonna make these
That's
decisions to
majority
do
of the
this.
times when
Right.
these mass shootings happen.
We never know.
The
They were
the
law
suspect
abiding
never
citizen
is always a law-abiding citizen
until they weren't.
until they commit the crime, and then now they're a lone wolf
Right.
with mental health
Like,
issues.
we don't know when these people are gonna decide to do this crap.
You know,
Oh, you got to look out for the signs. Damn, dude, they're gonna start throwing people in jail for nothing because we don't want to get away from guns. This kid, he just posted, he said something online, some stupid threat, and they threw him in jail. Now they're gonna be taking any threats you say online, they're gonna be throwing you in jail. Anything you say, these little kids say, they're gonna throw you in jail. I mean, that's what we're gonna do instead of just getting rid of these damn guns. I mean,
but I think on my end, I think there are multiple failures. For this guy to actually shoot the grandmother, I'm sure it's not the first time he's shown that there's something wrong with him.
it don't matter to me, man.
No,
It really don't.
let me
It's
tell
a
you,
lot of people that got something wrong with them.
it starts all the way from the way we are raised. So according to me, if, for instance, we have brothers and sisters who are like disobedient, you can just tell this guy is crazy.
Right.
But for the guy to actually pick a gun, shoot their grandmother, there's something wrong, completely wrong.
Okay. But to
But
me,
again, the next failure is for the law enforcement. The other failure is for the guys who sold the gun. They didn't do any background checks.
That's what I'm saying.
And to the people who make the laws.
What check can you do? Unless there's a check where we're gonna go talk to your grandmother and we're gonna talk to your mother and your family and neighbors and your school before we give you a gun.
And
unless there's that, but there's not that. And that's what I'm saying. That's what has to happen.
You know how jobs have what's it called?
Background check?
Yeah, references and,
right.
Yeah, you should. That should
definitely. You should have to. We want to talk to the people you know. We want to talk to 15
Yes.
motherfuckers you know. We're gonna go
Exactly.
talk to him. He had any violent background. He had any fights. Yeah, for real, man. These things need to start coming up.
True.
And then I don't care. Those guns need to be banned. I don't care.
I agree.
The only guns we should have is shotguns and pistols.
Yep.
If it's over
And
8
revolvers.
shots, we don't need it. Over 8 shots, that's it. We don't need anything bigger than that, man. And if you need anything bigger than that, you're a pussy, and I don't care. I just don't care. I don't care. There's no reason for anything. What do you need a 17
Right.
shot, 19, 20? How many people you trying to kill? You can't shoot. You say you going to the range all the time, but you need 55 rounds. I don't get it, dude. I don't understand these people, man. They say that it's against for the government is their main thing. In case the government comes and get us. We've been here for I don't know how many years. The government hasn't came and killed nobody. And I say it all the time. The government is me and you. It's people just like you. It's your auntie and your uncle. So you think your auntie and uncle gonna come and kill you and shoot you in your head to take your guns? We know the police do crazy shit. We all know that.
Yeah.
We all know they do bad shit. They're horrible. They do bad things. But you really gonna shoot it out with the police? Good luck with that, bro. I mean, if it's a situation where people need to protect their homes, shotgun and a pistol is good enough to protect your home. And I don't mind those things. I think that people should be able to protect their homes. You can have a shotgun. It's only 2 shells. People have been having that forever. You hunt with that. You take bird shot and hunt. I don't mind. But these things need to be locked up. Lock laws need to be more stringent. Where people have you got a gun, it has to be locked. Period. Like we just got too many. It's
When you
just too
purchase the gun,
lax.
you must purchase a lockbox.
It's got to come with it.
True.
It's got to come. Like why are we just letting people just buy guns and hey, good luck? like dude, it's so crazy.
But on the flip side, is it possible to reverse all those laws
Yeah.
and remove the guns from the people's hands?
Well, it's gonna be no, because these people are not going to give up their guns.
No.
You wanna
You know, it's going to be the people who decide to, they're
But they
gonna
can do a federal gun
they do
buyback.
gun buybacks, and people bring a lot of guns in on the buybacks. Like what? Yeah, let's go to one. Let's go to a quick break. We'll be back.
Habari Entertainment Films present There's Only One Name for News with Damon and Iesha. Habari Live Podcast. Habari Entertainment, a race against time. On a quest for glory. Habari News Weekly, HabariEntertainment.com. Catch us for more. Visit us, HabariEntertainment.com.
Welcome back again. So we have a gentleman that's talking to us in the comment section. He's talking about his Second Amendment rights. You do have Second Amendment rights, and I'm hoping that you keep your rights. And if you are not an insane person, you shouldn't have a problem with a stronger background check. If you want to keep the guns away from the people that are crazy, this is the way we do it. You can sit here and holler this Second Amendment and all this. I wish we can get into the head of Judge George Washington and all these people when they wrote this down, because I know they only had muskets, one-shot muskets then, that you can only get one shot off per 5 minutes. You had to stuff a barrel and shuck it.
Yeah.
Right.
You know, that's when let's go back to then. Let's go back to then and get the guns that we have then, since we want to act like the law can't be changed and nothing can be changed. If no laws could be fucking changed, we would still be slaves. None of us would be in this fucking room because the laws can't be fucking changed. No amendments can be changed than what they said. Women couldn't vote. We couldn't vote because things wouldn't be the way it is today.
If the
Because
laws
we would have to
changed.
go by just what the white man said, and that's all. Now we're saying this white man's word is law and that's it, and we can't change it no matter how many kids die. I don't care. I don't agree. If you too pussy to be without a gun, you can't walk to the fucking Walmart without a gun, go to your country and y'all kill your own selves, man. Die your own selves. I don't want my kid to be in this shit. I want my kid to live and not be in the hands of you fuck faces who don't care about who lives and who dies. You just want your gun. It's bullshit, dude. I don't care. I'm sick of it. I didn't watch nephews, kids, friends. Too many die over these guns, and y'all still hollering the same shit. My Second Amendment rights. Nobody fucking cares anymore. I'm sick of it, dude. I'm for real, dog. I'm done arguing with people. People are so ignorant that we are for real down to let little kids die.
Because of my Second Amendment right.
Second Amendment right. When we know this people did not mean that. We know that the people at that time lived in this country. They lived on an acre of land by themselves.
And there was no
We
state
had
militia.
wars going on. We was warring. They were warring
No
with
state
the
police.
warring with the natives. They was warring with the French. They was warring with the Mexicans. They was warring with the British. Yeah, everybody need guns. Wars might jump off at any time. And we trying to keep the slaves straight. We got too many enemies. Everybody need a gun. We don't have that now. We live in a more balanced society. We have police. We didn't have that then. We didn't have a police force. We didn't have all the things that we have now. We don't need a militia. And you fat, out of shape bastards wouldn't be shit anyway. All y'all been eating too many Wendy's burgers, but think you gonna shoot up something like fucking Rambo. You gonna miss every shot. The best people who've been trained for years, they tell you every time they miss. But the dude who's sitting at Arby's all week, he gonna shoot and kill somebody. Eating Arby's curly fries all week. Man, I'm sick of it, man. You been eating Cheetos, and now you ready to shoot up everybody. You think you can shoot?
I don't want to laugh.
You can't even run a block.
You can't be. You can't.
I'm sick of all these fat people, man. It's annoying. I'm in the militia. They gonna take it over my code. Yeah, you'll be dead. Kill them, dog. I swear, I'm so sick of these people, dog. Like for real, man. I don't care, man. You want to take these mud, take them. I fight with the police, fight with the government. You can go over my kids, and that's on the real. I'd rather see you go than my kids go, than all these innocent kids who have no idea what's going on, than all you scary motherfuckers who want to live in a war zone.
You know what? To me, what is really scary is seeing the age that that guy is. 18 years.
18, you don't make
He
good
just turned
decisions at
18. He's
18.
Just turned 18.
practically 17 years.
Man,
And he goes out and shoots 21 people.
right.
I
Bad
don't know if
decisions.
they didn't even include the grandmother.
Right.
So that's 22.
Yeah.
I don't know. I don't know if
And
they can
the ones he
conclude or not.
missed.
I'm just saying, man. It's just we giving people too much firepower, man.
And then the trauma that these kids have to go through, not only to go through the situation, but the after effects. Like there was one little girl who literally had to cover herself in her friend's blood and play dead just so she wouldn't get
and
shot.
we want our kids going through that.
Do you know the years of therapy she's gonna have to go through?
We want our kids going through that.
You know, in my country, we had, so those who don't know, I'm from Kenya. So we had a similar situation
Mhm.
where we had terrorists who came to a university back in my country,
Right.
a country we don't have guns.
Right.
Like people don't own guns. So
Right.
even the guards, they don't own guns.
Mm.
So they actually went into a university,
Right.
rounded up all the students,
Mm.
shot at actually killed over 150.
Mm.
That is the official reports. But
Right.
On the ground, they say it was around 200 people
That's why in those
who were
situations,
killed
yeah,
in 2015.
right.
And
you
the
have to
police
have
took
guns
almost the same time of an hour.
to get there.
Yeah, just to get there, to get into the school.
Wow.
And here,
And it's
the same thing. And
Boko
this is
Haram, right?
we consider the US a first world.
Mm-hmm.
A country where people call and within 5 minutes we have police.
Right.
We have guns everywhere. Like
Mhm.
even the society has guns,
Right.
like the community.
Right.
So if you hear gunshots and it's a school and you own a gun, I would assume that someone would be brave enough to walk into the school and try and stop whatever is going on in
Man,
there.
They see that dude shooting that. Hey, they heard that AR-4, that 15 go off. All your nerves start leaving.
And
Nerves like
and
Jell-O.
being in this country, I was expecting that there's more security to our kids, to these institutions, to malls, to all these places
bro,
that people come in together.
Things didn't happen. Like we didn't.
But
have
it
these
doesn't
things happen. Like
It's
that.
crazy.
Yeah.
If this was happening in Africa, I would say it's because maybe we have
no
laxity
guns, right.
and there's no we don't have enough police in the
Right.
streets, and we don't have guns as
Mhm.
citizens to stop it,
Right.
because you can have the strength to stop it,
Right.
but this guy's he has a gun.
That's
You
what
can't stop him.
That's what I say all the time, though, man. These people are already prepared to die. And see, that's the difference. I have a gun, but I'm shopping. I'm at Walmart. I'm doing my thing. This other guy, he comes in. He's prepared to die right now. I'm trying to go home to my people.
I'm just trying to grocery
I'm just
shop.
trying to grocery shop. I got a gun, but I'm just trying to grocery shop. I pull it. I'm dead. Because this dude, he's trying to kill. I'm just trying to stop. And the shit just came to me. You got to be able to, in a snap, be able to go into kill mode. Not many people can do that unless you've been trained.
Yeah.
It's hard to go into, I'm getting shot at, and then think murder.
Survival
Let's go kill
mode.
this dude.
Yeah.
It's some people who will. And we've seen those people in situations. A dude at Walmart.
Mhm.
He tried to stop the robbery. He ended up not knowing who was with the guy who was doing the robbery. Somebody shot him in the back of the head, killed the good guy with the gun. You know what I mean? Like, dude, we keep saying the good guy with a gun is going to solve everything. It's not. It's not going to solve everything. It's a war zone. If we know how war zone, there's no bullets, don't have no names. Anybody could die. It's a bad situation, man. And that's how wars are. The good guy just don't win in the cartoons and the movies. I know y'all think that life is a Marvel movie, but it's not, man. The good guy gets murdered, man. He dies. Just like in Buffalo. Good guy got murdered. He tried to stop the shooter. He couldn't stop him. Dude had a fucking missile. You know what I'm saying? He only got a little, his little handgun. You're outgunned. So what are we gonna do? We're gonna give everybody AR-15s and M16s and AK-47s. Everybody got to have AK-47 on the street before we be able to handle it. Now innocent kids are gonna be getting killed. These bullets go through all type shit. You can't know who's gonna be at the other side of that bullet because these guns, they go through walls, they go through cars, they go through. Their bullets are huge. These bullets, they're huge. They taking people out. Oh man, whatever. But as long as these men feel safe, because there's more men than anything that's hollering this shit. It's
I'm
more
also
men.
I'm actually very scared when I walk into a store right now and I see someone with an open carry,
Right,
just doing the same thing I'm
Right.
doing, shopping.
right.
What exactly is he having the gun for?
Maybe
And
or the
based on
strawberries wanna jump out
all
on
the
him.
things that we are going through right now, what we are seeing on the TV, and here you are shopping, you have your kid in a trolley. This guy is also shopping for something, and you're seeing he has an open carry. He's also shopping. Are you supposed to feel safe? He's
Right.
like, I would be scared to even be in that aisle for so long, because what if by mistake my
He dropped
maybe
it.
here you are, your baby. Most people would like putting the babies on the trolleys,
Mhm.
and the baby maybe taps on him and
Right.
maybe taps on the gun, and the person feels like, oh, someone is trying to take my gun, and then
Right.
flips and shoots someone, or
Right.
something happens. What happens?
No, we didn't seen it all. We didn't seen people get killed because a baby happened to get into something and the baby pulled the trigger, kill him. The baby was pulling on the lady's purse. The purse pulled the trigger, killed the lady. Boom.
What?
We didn't. Dog.
There was
Everything has
there's
happened.
I hate to say that I saw it, but
Everything.
there was this video and there was these two kids dancing in the bathroom, and one had a pistol and they were playing with it. I guess they were on Instagram Live or something.
Mhm.
Pulled the trigger, killed the baby. Then the one fell when it hit the ground. The pulley, you know what I'm saying, the gun went off and killed the other kid.
Yeah. And accidents and suicides are the number one things that we really have to deal with. You know, the racists, they love to say Chicago, Philadelphia. They love that because they can say people only killing each other. So it's no problems. As long as Chicago. That's the first thing they say. Oh, and then they love to bring up Chicago lax gun laws. Well, Texas has lax gun. Chicago has stringent gun laws. They have strict laws. So they love to bring up Chicago, how they have a lot of shootings. And I say to them all the time, I don't understand how Chicago wouldn't when they still have the same access to guns as they did any other time. It's just a little harder to get them. It's not a lot harder. The background check isn't the background checks I say. It's just a little tougher. They have a little tougher rules. But dog, I lived in Illinois at 14 years old. We had a gun. I had so many guns back then. Back in the day, it was so easy to get guns. Easy. 1, 2, 3. Want a gun, you get a gun. Anytime you want to on the streets of Illinois. And they sitting there talking about Chicago. Guns are everywhere. They're flowing in from Indiana. They're flowing in from Missouri. They're coming in from other states. You know, you can drive to another state. Illinois isn't an island on its own. You just drive to the next state. They're all stolen from somewhere else. You got your ID, you go and buy it in Missouri. Come back home. Use your auntie's address in St. Louis. Like, dog, people are fucking stupid, man. Like, they don't understand how any of this shit works. I can go use my cousin address in Indiana. I'm 18, go buy it there. Come home to Chicago. Like they act like things can't be done. You can do whatever you need to do to get a gun in America. They're here and they're everywhere. Stop saying the good guy with the gun is gonna save everybody because obviously it hasn't saved us.
Then again, why does the good guy need a gun?
They think everybody need a gun, man. And then the first thing they say, oh, if you take it away from good citizens, then the criminals are gonna have the guns. How many fucking criminals do you hang out with? Why are they so worried about criminals? I've never understand it. Do you hang out with criminals? What do you hang on the streets? I don't get it. Why do you worry about criminals? We're talking about people who follow the law. We want to make sure it's harder for them to get a gun. We already know criminals are not supposed to have guns. We want to make it harder for normal people like me and you to get one, not
Somebody in the
criminals.
comment section just said that this show was based on emotions and opinions, no facts.
Well, let's give you a fact then. Let's give you a fact.
Big Macs are unhealthy.
The reason for the rise in homicides are varied. Murders increasingly carried out with guns. The increase in gun violence was underscored in the FBI's 2020 Uniform Crime Report, which stated about 77% of reported murders in 2020 were committed with a gun, up from 74% in 2019. The agency reported that the number of homicide increased by nearly 30% from 2019, the largest single-year jump has recorded. This is federal database of gun sales, but other independent surveys have found that gun sales have soared during the COVID-19 pandemic. So over the last 2 years, we've had a soar in gun sales and also a soar in gun murders. I already know it. All those facts don't matter. But at the same time, as we've been buying more and more guns, our homicide rates are going up and up and up. You can't see the coincidence, then you're ignorant and you just want to live in your own world of violence and craziness. You can say I'm filled with emotions and whatever you want to call it. These are facts. The more guns that are around, the more chances you got to get shot. I don't understand what you people are saying, man. If you have a gun, the more chances are that you get killed. Most people get killed by their own gun, if you want to know the truth. The chances are you're going to get killed with your own gun. It's statistically is where you're going to die from your own shit. Because motherfucker going to break in, steal it, shoot you. Or your wife, she going to get it, shoot you. That's usually how it goes down.
Somebody
Or accident, shoot your chef. For real, that's how it goes.
Somebody in the comments said this guy's an idiot in Spanish.
That's good. I'm an idiot because I don't want to see little kids get killed. I love when people act like that, dog. They are the fucking criminals.
I'm bilingual
because they're okay. They're okay with letting people get killed.
I'm bilingual, cuz.
And I'm an idiot because I'm not okay with it. Like, it's crazy. Idiot because I want to see little kids stop getting killed and make it a little harder for people to get guns. I'm an idiot. That's America for you, dude. People have been calling me a dumbass all week because I'm like, dog, can't we make it harder for this? Dummy. Idiot. What? Let's make it harder for these motherfuckers. Dumbass. Fuck you. What the fuck?
And they want to constantly tell you no law.
Nothing will stop this.
Will stop any of it
Nothing.
happening.
Nothing will stop it.
Because
even though
criminals will always find a way to get what they want.
Australia, they have 1% murder rate. We have 10, 12, 13% murder rates in our cities per 100,000 people.
And none of the murders are being solved.
These are stats. These people have no gun crime. We can't go a day. Our cities have 300, 400, 500 murders a year. And we sitting around calling me ignorant. And I'm an idiot.
I think Phoenix is close to 200 murders, homicides for the year already.
Phoenix, we have lax ass laws, and we keep saying the states with the most lax laws have the most gun incidents. And Arizona is up there. Alabama, Arkansas, I can't even think of the fucking state right now. It was the other one with an A. But you know what I mean. All these Republican damn states. All Republican states with lax laws, that's the people who are getting killed the most. I know they love the state Chicago, but whatever, man. Let's stop. Let's do something to stop this, man, instead of calling each other names. Let's do something to stop this. Because just calling each other names is not doing anything, man. And this will not infringe on your right to have a gun if the background check is tougher. It wouldn't infringe on your rights. To raise the age limit to 21 to get these fucking weapons on, for real, just ban them. I think we should ban them. But if you fuckers think that you need to have them so bad, then whatever. At least raise the age to 21. Man, dog, man. I don't understand this murderous mentality got in this world, in our country. Murder, murder, kill, kill. Murder, murder, kill, kill is all we live by. And then I'm an idiot because I want to live in peace. I don't want to live in this. I don't want to see my nephews getting killed and shot up. I don't want to lose. I don't want to go to no more funerals. Dog, How many people you have lost? No one to guns. I'm promising you, you can't. If you calling me an idiot,
You've lost no one.
you haven't lost no one. No one you care about has been gunned down. Nobody that you give a fuck about has been shot up over some bullshit. And too many of my friends, too much of my family, gone over dumb shit because motherfuckers got a gun and got the ability to take a motherfucker's life when they feel like it. And it's never over anything good. It's over the dumbest shit ever. But I'm the idiot. You know what I'm saying? Go to grieve for these mothers, man, that's out here hurting. All these parents that's without their kids. Go tell them they're fucking idiots. I hate you, motherfuckers, man. I ain't gonna even lie, man.
They're not gonna do that.
I hate
you know what they're
gun
gonna
people,
do?
dog. They get on my nerves. I straight up, I hate them. They get on my nerves.
This is what they're gonna
Straight
do
up,
to those
dog.
families that have lost their kids. Thoughts and prayers.
That's they don't, man.
Thoughts and
dude,
prayers.
dude.
That's all they're
Let's
giving these families.
Pray it doesn't happen again. Pray. What time we at, bro?
37 minutes.
All right, let's go into what we got. Hollywood Minute.
You can run a commercial.
Yeah, let's run a
Yep.
commercial real fast.
Habari Entertainment Films present There's Only One Name for News with Damon and Iesha. Habari Live Podcast. Habari Entertainment. A race against time. On a quest for glory.
Welcome back. We were still in the segment of Habari News Weekly, going over what happened in Texas. And a lot of people, have a lot to say about this, man. I wish people cared about the kids as much as they care about the guns and their rights to have them. It's amazing, man, how selfish and egotistical you people are, man. I don't care. I just think that you all are pieces of shit, and every
I
one of
look
you
at it.
that think that your gun rights is more important than a person's life is you're a piece of shit loser. And that's just my opinion.
Those same people also think their pet's life is more important than a human life.
They think they think abortion, they think a fetus is more important than this too.
Yeah,
because
Oklahoma just signed it into law.
That's a ban.
Fertilization ban.
But bans
What?
don't work.
Yeah, they've banned abortion starting at fertilization.
That's
You don't even.
they think that ban will work, but banning guns, like dog,
Banning abortions will work, but banning guns won't work.
no other ban. Every ban will work in the world. They banning books. They trying to ban critical race theory. They trying to ban everything, but tell
Ban
them
guns.
banning guns. Bans don't work. They don't work. No. You can't ban anything. That don't work. Get on my nerves, man.
Something that came into mind is one of the parents who lost their daughter actually said, as she was sobbing, that what pains her is knowing that there's a parent that is going to lose their kid the same way, the next parent who's going to lose their kid
Mhm.
the same way that she did, That's her pain.
Yeah, it's gonna happen again.
Yeah.
It's gonna
Can you
happen again.
imagine someone has just lost the daughter and she's crying
Dog.
for the next daughter who's going to die
I have
in
empathy
future
because-
based on the kind of laws that we have.
right, and I'm empathetic because now that I do have a daughter, dude, I'm empathetic. I can't imagine.
Me too.
You know, like I said, I lost my nephew, man. Rest his soul to this gun violence. I lost homies like Tony Jones. I lost my nephew Antonio Ray. These were all when I was young, really young, man. And these things has molded me in my life. I've lost too many people, dude. And these people were close to me every day. These were my homies, man. They meant everything to me and they were gone because of gun violence. And I just don't understand. I will never, ever understand the people who sit around and call me an idiot and call me names because I don't want to get used to this. You haven't lost anybody. You haven't cried. You haven't been crying, man. You haven't cried and lost your loved ones. That's all it is to me. You ain't sat there and grieved and watched and held their mother while they cried. You haven't done that. Because you if you did, you wouldn't be calling me an idiot. You wouldn't be saying fuck me and this guy, fuck this guy. You would understand. You would have empathy for where I'm coming from, man. Because this is hard, man. Having a gun and carrying a gun is easy. Being a tough guy, walking around with a gun, that's easy. Taking a life and seeing the destruction that it causes for all the people that's involved, that's hard.
Yeah.
Being around and standing around and being with those people and seeing the destruction it's caused, that's hard.
In Florida, there this week or last week, it was a 69-year-old woman at home with a partner, and somebody broke in.
They killed him.
She killed him in the driveway,
Mm-hmm.
and she said, "I don't like that I have to live with the fact that I know I killed someone, but they were trying to harm me and my partner.
Right.
I was protecting us.
Like I said, man,
In that instance, yes, that's
right.
That's what you're
Protecting
supposed
your
to
home-
have a
protecting
gun
your
for.
home is not what we're talking about.
That's what you're supposed to use your guns for.
And that's what I'm
and
saying.
hunting.
These people be losing their mind, acting like I'm against. No, protect your home. And I understand somebody could break into your home. People are fucking stupid. I get it.
Right.
Protect your home.
Yeah, somebody.
But I'm talking about going to Walmart, going to schools. Why
Going
can't
to
y'all
theaters
keep your guns at
and
home?
nightclubs and
Keep your guns at home.
Somebody said, guns didn't kill your loved ones. A person did.
What?
How? When they was killed with a bullet. They're so dumb, dude. They think the gun somehow it don't take people and guns to do something. It's just they say the person. Yeah, the person with the gun. It's so idiotic. A person with a gun killed my loved ones. A person with a gun. If he didn't have a gun, he wouldn't have been able to kill them. If he had a knife, they could have ran. You can run from a knife.
Yeah.
Motherfuckers, I know people who getting sliced on the throat and they're still living. Knife stabs, people just live all the time from stab wounds. You can run, you can get away. You can't run from a bullet. You can't run from these things.
no.
You're not gonna tell me that a person killed my loved one when they didn't kill him with their bare hands. They used a gun. It's common sense. We got to stop acting like the gun isn't there, like it's invisible. Oh, a person did it. With what? You remember the game Clue? Clue told you. What did he do it with? He did it with the hammer. He did it with the nail. He did it with the rope. Colonel Mustard. He did it with the fucking gun. We know what he did it with. This is so stupid, dude.
It's like people are living the biggest game of Clue for life.
Dude.
People think it's Grand Theft Auto.
I don't understand what they want to live in, man.
Yep. I think some people think this is a game.
Video game?
Yeah.
They just want to play. Yeah, they do. They think they're Rambo and they can
Yeah.
dodge bullets.
I'm just imagining 2 years in the pandemic, all you did is play those video games with shooting people,
right.
like virtual people in the internet.
And now you think it's real.
And now for 2 years, that's all you believe.
You think you dope.
And now you get out there, get into a school, shoot the same way you used to shoot in the game, and think it's
I
dope.
don't believe ghetto video games and violence have anything. I really don't, because you got the Japanese people. They have the most violent games in the world, and they don't kill anybody. They have the lowest murder rates in the world, and they have the worst games ever.
I
They,
mean, I
Maybe.
mean,
Uh-huh.
it's they are a very docile people compared to our craziness that we're here.
Mhm.
But I do not think that there's a correlation there. I do think that some people live in fantasy. I think that we do get too caught up in video games and Hollywood and thinking that these things are life, that you can dodge bullets and somebody come in shooting, that you can go for your pistol and kill them and roll on the floor. And I do think that too many of us really believe that, oh, you come for me, I got you. Like, usually in some situations, if we're sitting here and somebody come in shooting, we're pretty much gone. You're goner. And if you're not shitting on yourself trying to get to a spot where motherfucker not shooting at you, you're not gonna go for your gun and put yourself in even more harm's way. You're gonna try to get out the way first. But these people really think, oh, here they come. They didn't watch too many movies, bro.
Way too many.
They think they
But
Rambo.
you
Let's
know,
go to the Hollywood hotness, man. Run the intro for me. Hollywood hotness. What's going on in the crazy world of Hollywood this week, mama?
there's a lot going on this week in the crazy world of Hollywood. But
Let's get straight
first,
to
we
it.
are going to say rest in peace to Ray Liotta.
Man,
He was 67 years old and known for his role in Goodfellas.
hey man.
He was a great actor.
Goodfellas. I'm gonna tell you real fast before you move on. I've probably seen this movie 200,000 times. I probably know every line by heart. My stepfather would watch this shit continuously on VHS every minute of every day. I think the other one was Chuck Norris Delta Force or some shit like
Oh,
that.
I hate
Oh
Chuck
my
Norris.
god! But I had to watch this movie, man, so much as a kid that I straight up know every minute of the damn movie. And dude, it's a great movie. You know what I'm
It
saying?
is. It's a classic.
It's one of the best movies ever made. I always did hate the racism of those movies, but whatever. Anyway, he's a great dude. He was a great man, and his movies would live on through him forever. And everybody definitely loved him, and the lines, hey, ma, look at my shoes, and all my life I wanted to be a gangster, and all the lines from that movie, man, to us growing up meant a lot because we didn't have anything else to grab onto, and
Right.
gangsterism was it, unfortunately.
Right.
But rest in peace, Ray Liotta.
oh my gosh.
And that's the shit. What's up?
Somebody said there was a lot of gun crime in his films.
Yeah, man. It definitely was a lot of gun crime in those films, man. A lot of violence. But that don't mean that we have to live those lives. That's called fantasy,
It's
man.
It's
Yeah.
movies.
True.
It's
Definitely.
fantasy, and I think that we really want to live these movies in real life, man. And all these people died in those movies. All those people got killed in those movies. All those people paid the ultimate price, man. None of those people walked away scot free in those movies. So, what we got, Mom?
Well, moving on. We just want to give you a small piece of good news this week.
Mm-hmm.
Maricopa County has approved an additional $35 million
Okay,
for affordable housing units.
that's awesome.
The Maricopa County Board of Supervisors recently approved another $35 million in federal relief funding to
Mhm.
develop more affordable housing units in the area. The total investment of the American Rescue Plan Act funding in affordable housing initiatives by the county now stands at $65 million. According to the press release they had this week.
Uh-huh.
With this new funding, they're adding new affordable inventory to the market and
Right.
providing down payment assistance
Dope.
so more residents can own their own homes, according to the Board of Supervisors Chairman Bill Gates.
That's dope. Bill Gates, is it real Bill Gates or another Bill Gates?
I don't know. I didn't look that up.
Might be another Bill Gates. But yeah, man, that's
That
really
is dope.
good,
It
man.
says
I mean,
the largest amount of the additional funding, $10.2 million of it, will go towards buying and remodeling around 83 single family homes for applicants earning
Okay.
at or below 120% of the area median income,
mhm,
or when adjusted by the household size, income, and the county had said.
mhm,
Another 5.2 million will be used for homes around Metro Phoenix at locations to be determined,
mhm.
while the other half is dedicated for sites in Gila Bend. It
Okay.
also
Okay.
says that homes in the Community Land Trust Program will remain permanently affordable, the county said, with the buyer purchasing the home, and the program is going to retain ownership of the land. So you purchase the home, but you don't own the land that the home is on.
Okay.
So that's just for those that don't know. I
Right.
mean,
Right.
yeah.
Okay.
So they're gonna do that, and then they're giving 128 future homeowners $35,000 for down payment assistance
That's dope.
Whoa.
to be able to help them get into homes.
Yeah, that's
So-
awesome,
Wow.
man.
I think that was some good news that we really needed this week, especially with
man.
the housing market and the way it is right
because
now.
There's still not enough houses. They got to keep going. 'Cause
They got to keep going.
We're really, really. Unfortunately, it's too many people moving here. So
Way too many.
and it's just they just keep making homeless encampments, and they just keep building them up. It's not working, bro.
Yeah.
So,
So,
what else
that's
you got?
good for the city, but
Then you have Johnny Depp.
I did let's move on to Johnny Depp and Amber Heard. Lawyers for Depp and Heard made their final arguments in court this Friday. They're just now leaving it to the jury to deliberate the verdict
Mhm.
to determine basically who's telling the truth.
This is
It's
Johnny
crazy.
Depp suing her though, right?
So Johnny
it's for
Depp
defamation of
sued
character.
Heard for $50 million over a 2018 Washington
She
Post
put in the post.
op-ed
Yeah, op-ed.
detailing her experiences in domestic
So
abuse.
you think he's gonna win?
Yeah.
You think Johnny Depp gonna win?
She
Because-
countersued. She countersued for $100 million.
So I mean, are they both suing each other? But who do you think gonna win?
Johnny has a larger case because she brought up his ex, and she came in and testified.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, they did have a couple of his exes testify in court. One of them called in and said that he didn't push her down the steps or anything like that. And that's basically what Depp's lawyers are arguing, is that even though she's saying that he was abusive, none of his exes were willing to come out or testify or say anything bad against Johnny Depp. Basically saying that no one has come out
Right.
with their own story of
So
personal abuse
he
or
been-
domestic violence
He was
with him.
good all his life until he ran into you. Now he's
Right.
abusive. Yeah.
And that's basically all. That's basically the whole court case
Right.
is. Now he's abusive. He may not have done it then, but he's done it with me.
Man, I haven't paid attention enough because I don't give a fuck. But but I don't know, man. It's just hard for me to say what's going on in this case. I wish it would go away. It's embarrassing for both of them. I don't know, man. I just think it's a whole lot of.
I was looking at something. This has nothing to do with the case, but looking at Johnny Depp and
Mhm.
seeing that he played as Willy Wonka, it's so crazy.
Why?
I don't know. It's crazy how good of an actor he is.
Oh,
Yeah, like his voice, how he can change his voice like that.
He's a good ass actor, dude. He's the man. All right, you want to go into the game?
Yeah, let's go into the game. Let's move on.
We don't have an intro for the game, huh?
No,
Nah. I'm sorry.
We need to do something though.
we do.
All right, let's go into the final exam.
Let's run a commercial real quick before we hit the game.
Yeah, let's do that. We'll be right back. We'll play the game. We'll have Nico. He'll be the guy. Go ahead, do a commercial, bro.
Habari Entertainment Films present There's only one name for news. With Damon and Iesha. Habari Live Podcast. Habari Entertainment. A race against time. On a quest for glory. Habari News Weekly, HabariEntertainment.com. Catch us for more. Visit us, HabariEntertainment.com.
Welcome back. As you can see, we are ready for the final exam for everybody can flunk and pass and get kicked out of school. But let's see what's going on. What we got today for the final exam? Who's ready to take it? Nico's on the hot seat today, I guess.
Yeah, Nico, he in the hot seat, so I guess he taking a final exam.
Yes.
Mhm. Jimmy, we already know what you're gonna get.
All right, you
The
guys
same as
ready?
you?
F.
Question 1.
Ooh.
The first successful testing of an atomic bomb was in which U.S. state?
I know this one, I think.
What? I don't know.
I'm gonna guess Nevada.
And you're wrong.
What?
Go ahead and get yourself the womp over there.
New Mexico.
What?
What?
I knew that.
No idea.
Hey, get out of here.
Yes, I did. I just ain't say it.
Right. Next question. The 10th century Scandinavian king Harald Grossman, nicknamed Valatan the Viking,
Whoa.
inspired the name of what 20th century mobile technology?
What the fuck?
Blatant? The Viking?
Yes.
Wow.
Latin the Viking inspired what name?
I'd say Bluetooth.
Bluetooth is correct.
Oh.
How the hell did you get that, dog? How the fuck you get that?
I'm smart.
'Cause I don't see the correlation.
What?
I don't see it, dog. But anyway, let's do it. Bluetooth.
All right.
Ain't that a bitch?
This European country has the longest coastline.
Italy. No. Wait.
Mm.
No.
No.
Spain?
Mm-mm.
What,
Is,
France?
Greece?
We all guessing wrong like a motherfucker.
So go ahead and hit the
Is it
little.
one of the Scandinavian countries like I don't know.
The longest coastline. Wow.
Norway.
Norway.
That's what I was gonna say. One of the Scandinavian countries, man.
But you ain't say it.
I couldn't think of one. I could not think of one. I was like, damn, I could not think of one. I could have. Then the Finland came to me. afterwards,
Somebody
and I
said
was
the
like,
baby
fuck.
said the answer.
Which country is the largest producer of coffee?
Cuba.
Is it Cuba? Brazil?
You know, I would have said Kenya because we produce coffee, but I don't.
Yeah,
I don't
Kenya.
think we are the largest producer
Kenya and Nigeria. No, Ethiopia. Ethiopia is another one. It's a big one. The largest producer of coffee.
of coffee, not tea. Coffee.
I'm gonna say Nigeria.
Nope.
Well, I'd say Brazil.
Brazil is correct.
I thought you already said that.
I did say Brazil.
You did, but I
but
wouldn't
I
know.
didn't give it as the final answer.
Right.
Because I was just giving the places. That's one of the places that brings a lot.
So had
But I
he,
picked the wrong one
yep.
as the most.
What 5 states border the Gulf of Mexico?
Louisiana, Alabama, Arkansas, and Texas.
Wow.
She looked over for the answer. He says, wow.
I'd say Texas. I don't know the other states.
All right.
Was Georgia on there too?
Oh, and California.
No.
No.
The Gulf is
South.
Alabama, Louisiana for sure.
The Gulf.
Oh,
of
Mississippi is in the Gulf. Texas, and Arkansas.
No.
No.
Oh,
Georgia.
God.
No.
I'm done. I don't know. I got 4 of them, huh?
That would be Florida.
Florida. That's right.
Ooh.
Because if you look at the way the Gulf of
Oh,
Mexico
yeah.
sits,
yeah,
it's like this.
right,
And the 5 states that go along that border right
right.
there.
It's all of them.
All of them.
Yeah, but I think Arkansas is landlocked, right? Because it's landlocked. It's above
I
everything.
wonder
Yeah.
where
So
California
yeah, so
came
I
from.
know Alabama is sees it, Texas sees it, then Georgia, and then Florida. Okay,
Georgia's not on there.
it's not Georgia. Why not? It's right next. I guess it's. I don't get it. I have to look at the map now.
Well,
I
yeah, I
understand.
guess because Georgia is in Alabama.
No, girl, now you really
No.
tripping. Because it's the Florida is
God,
right
now
there.
you really tripping.
Florida, and then it goes to Georgia's the bottom is that bottom state. So I don't know. Maybe it's landlocked because Florida makes it landlocked. That's probably what it is. Florida comes across the whole bottom and put
Yeah,
Georgia.
yep.
Yeah.
Mm.
Thank
Oh,
you for playing.
that's it?
Yeah.
What do I
man,
get for my
We could
2?
have did some more questions, man. That was pretty fun. with us
Yeah, that
doing
was
it, man.
fun.
Yeah.
You should make it 10 questions.
Yeah, we might want to start doing that because it's kind of fun now.
Yeah.
And especially when it's people that's halfway know a little something and not these dumbass people. I'm not saying our guests are dumb. That's not what I was saying. Just Jimmy.
What?
Huh?
I'm finna end it. Bye, y'all.
All right, man. Thanks for playing. We loved it. That was a good game. So yeah, I know there was a heated discussion today. We're talking about going over the shooting and everything, man. And I know I get heated about those things, but you know, like I say, man, we lost too much to guns around here in my family. So I have a strong. I hate them. You know what I mean? I don't like them. And all these people who think they need them to feel tough, you know, that's on you, man. I don't even like them in my house. You know what I mean? People who bring them in my house, I'm like, hey, dog, you got to come to my house with your gun. I don't even think you need to come here. There's no what am I gonna do to you? You just come to my crib, man. I don't get it. I'm not gonna shoot you, bro. If you think you need your pistol to come over, don't come over. I'm good. I don't understand these people, man. They're weird. Weird.
Sorry.
But anyway, I'm gonna go ahead and get it going for this week. Demi, hey.
Is that what you got to say, Mama?
Yes. She wants to talk it up now. But I guess we'll catch y'all next week. Everybody want to give a peace out?
Holla,
Peace.
holla.
All right. Till next week, man.
See ya.
Let it
Bye.
go. Ciao.